Hello everyone, welcome back to a new post today. And today, the May 28th of 2023 will be marked in the annals of history because the new parliamentary building has been inaugurated by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. If you just remember my previous video, I spoke about Panch Pran. It says removing the trace of colonial mindset and also taking pride in our roots. If I would say in simple words, the parliament is a true example of Make in India. It reflects the unity in diversity, the diverse cultures, the richness of the heritage in our country, because various parts of the Indian Parliament have been taken from various parts of Indian states as well. The material that are used, the carpets, the interior designing, everything of it. And recently, very recently, just similar to the incarnation of the king, the sengol was received by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the second Prime Minister to do so, and the first was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru when India became independent in 1947, and so Prime Minister Narendra Modi received the sengols from the Adheenams of Tamil Nadu and he installed it in the new building, that is the Lok Sabha of the new parliamentary building. So he inaugurated the building, and the building was in construction for the past 3 years. It is a part of this famous Central Vista plan, and it is one part of the Central Vista plan, the other being the Prime Minister's building as well as the others as well. So let's have a quick review of the details about the new Parliament building. Something very interesting about how the Parliament has taken every little inch of India into it to depict the unity and diversity and also the rich heritage and culture of India, and how truly it is actually a Make in India project, if you could just say, and also it symbolizes the richness of Indian history and culture as well. So the Parliament of India is the supreme legislative body, we know that, and we have two houses. It is a bicameral legislature with the upper house, that is the Rajya Sabha, and the lower house of the that is the Lok Sabha, House of People. The President is an important part of the Parliament because no bills can become an act without the assent of the President. The old Parliament building was inaugurated in 1927 by the then Governor General of India and Viceroy Lord Irwin, and it was designed by Edward Lutyens and Herbert Barker, who were responsible for planning and construction of New Delhi by the British government. Now, New Delhi was the home of the Central Legislative Assembly at that time, which consisted of the Council of State and the Chamber of Princes, and the construction of the building at that very time took about 6 years. The opening ceremony of which conducted was held in 1927 by the Governor General of India, Lord Irwin, and it just costed about rupees 8.3 million at that very time. Now, the center, the focus of the building, the old parliamentary building, is the Central Hall. It consisted of the chambers of the Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha, the Library Hall, and between them lie gardens. Surrounding these three chambers, that is the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and the Library Hall, is a 4-storied circular structure providing accommodation to the ministers, chairmen, parliamentary committees, party officers, important officers of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha Secretariat as well. And also it offices the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs. Now, the Central Hall is of particular importance. It is a dome-like structure with 30 meters in diameter, and it is of historical importance because it was here that our very base fundamental law, the Indian Constitution, was written by the Constitution Assembly of India at time. Now, the government decided to build a new parliament building because the structure was getting old. It was almost 87 years old, 80 plus years old, and there was a need for several changes also to accommodate more members as members of parliament in the new parliamentary building. And therefore, the master project of the Central Vista was conceived in 2019, just few months before the COVID pandemic hit the country and the world. Now, along with the new parliament building in the Central Vista project, we have the construction of the residences of Honorable Vice President of India, Prime Minister of India, and 10 buildings of Common Central Secretariat, and also facilities for various security officials, among others as well. Now, the new Lok Sabha chamber is designed like the national bird of India, that is a peacock, and the new Rajya Sabha chamber, on the other hand, bears similarities to the national flower, that is the lotus. The project will be completed, all these projects, that is apart from the Parliament building, the residences of the Vice President, the Prime Minister of India, the Common Central Secretariat, will be completed by 2026. This is what the official website of the Central Vista Plan informs us. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while inaugurating the new parliamentary building, said that this will make every Indian proud, and it will indeed, because the material used for construction of this building has been sourced very much from India, from different parts of the country. And soon after the inauguration of the new parliamentary building, he hailed the building as a harbinger not only of India's development but also of the world. Now, built at an estimated cost of 1200 crore, the new parliament building has 3 stories and has a build-up area of 64,500 square meters. During the ceremony, the Union Finance Minister also launched the 75 rupees coin. So a coin of 75 rupees was launched to mark the inauguration of the new parliamentary building, and this year we will be celebrating 75 years of independence. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi sought the blessings of the Adheenams from Tamil Nadu and then installed the sengol spectre near the Lok Sabha Speaker's chair in the new parliament building. Now, Prime Minister also unveiled a plaque inaugurating the new parliament building, and he also honoured the workers which helped build the new parliament building. Union Ministers of Home Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, Jaishankar and also JP Nadda, the BJP President, were present. Now, let me tell you some interesting features about the new parliamentary building, certain things that have come from different parts of the country and shows the richness of our country in this. So, the carpets were sourced from Mirzapur from Uttar Pradesh, the bamboo flooring from Tripura, the stone carvings from Rajasthan, and the new parliament bill mirrors the cultural diversity of India. The teak wood used in the building is sourced from Nagpur, Maharashtra, while the red and the white sandstone was procured from Sarmatura in Rajasthan. Now, the sandstone for the Red Fort in Delhi and also Humayun's tomb in the national capital were also sourced from the same area of Sarmatura in Rajasthan. The Kisharia green stone has been procured from Udaipur, the red granite from Lakha near Ajmer, and the white marble has been sourced from Ambaji in Rajasthan. The steel structure for the false ceiling in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha as chambers have been sourced from the union territories of Daman and Diu, while the furniture in the new building was crafted from Mumbai. The stone jali, or the lattice what we call, dotting the building was sourced from Rajnagar in Rajasthan and Noida in Uttar Pradesh. The materials for the Ashokan emblem was sourced from Aurangabad in Maharashtra and Jaipur in Rajasthan, while the Ashoka Chakra donning the massive halls of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha chambers and the exteriors of the parliamentary building were sourced from Indore in Madhya Pradesh. The stone carving was done by sculptors from the Abu Road and Udaipur, and the stone aggregates were sourced from the Kotputali in Rajasthan. The new parliamentary building used the manufactured sand, or the M sand, from the Charki Dadri in Haryana for mixing concrete for the construction of the activities. M sand is considered as an environmentally friendly as it is manufactured using the large hard stones or granite which are crushed and not by the dredging of the river beds. The fly ash bricks used in the construction are sourced from Haryana and Uttar Pradesh, while the brass work and the precast trenches were sourced from Ahmedabad in Gujarat. Now, the building boasts of an inbuilt process that makes it very efficient in energy, water and other inputs utilization, and also has a green building certification of Griha with a 5-star. Griha is the green rating for integrated habitat assessment. Now, Tata Projects wants this contract to build the new parliament building as part of the Central Vista project. The Tata project has beaten Larsen & Toubro by offering to accomplish the project with only 861 crore rupees. The new project is built by the Ahmedabad-based HCP Design, Planning and Management, which is led by the renowned architect Bimal Patel. So all the Indian components have been included in the parliament. Now, what did the Prime Minister say when he inaugurated the new parliament? Every decision taken in this parliament will decide the fate of the section of the societies, and the laws made here will help to remove poverty. We have 25 years of Amritkal, said the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Together we can make India a developed nation in this period. We have a huge responsibility globally as a developed India, which will inspire many other countries as well. And from building a panchayat buildings to Parliament complex, our commitment remains the same, said Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In the future, when the MPs increase, they would sit here, and therefore the new parliamentary building was the need of the very hour. And these were the words of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who inaugurated the Parliament building today on May 28th. I hope this, which also depicts the cultural diversity and also the richness of Indian in its material or the art and crafts, make it the lattice work or the carvings which are placed in the parliament, along with various pictures of unity and diversity in the country, and also not forgetting the Mirzapur carpets which are used in the very parliament where our representatives are going to walk on the floor there. So this is all about the new parliamentary building and the legislature of the country, and I hope this information was really helpful to you all. And if you did like, please do like, share, subscribe. I shall see you in my next post. Until then, it's very happy learning and all the very best for the next 1 year. This 1 year is a golden period for you to make your goal the reality, to make it a reality, and so you can start working hard from today itself for your mains and prelims. I shall see you in my next post. Until then, very happy learning.